What is your conscience telling you? That's the question. Whoops, sorry about that. That's the question. My goal is to try to clear this up like it was cleared up for me. Your conscience is your guiding voice. That's funny, I stalled a little bit because earlier I said it's not a voice, it's a feeling. But we call it a voice just so we can understand. It's probably the video right after or before this one. But your conscience is your guiding voice on what to do, what not to do, what you should have done, what you shouldn't have done. Now I could tell you, like making this video, this was my conscience. My conscience has been telling me, hey, make videos about what your conscience sounds like, clear up that whole idea of, is it a voice? Is it an echoey voice that sounds deep and echoey in your head? Or is it a feeling? Describe that. Say, okay. And I come on here and I do it. Is it an actual voice? It's a feeling. For me, it's a feeling of what to do next and what not to do next. Kind of like regret. That's one that we could agree on. We've all felt regret at one point or another. Is it a voice? Is it a voice saying, you shouldn't have done that? Or is it a feeling? The feeling of regret, the feeling of what you should do, the feeling of what you should say, the feeling of what you shouldn't say, the feeling of what you shouldn't have said, what you shouldn't have thought. You shouldn't feel that way. You shouldn't. Now your conscience is telling you what you need to do next. Your next isn't my next. But what's common is listen to your conscience, because that's the guiding light. And I come on here and I talk about track your food, track your macros, exercise every day, exercise twice a day, exercise multiple times a day to keep your vibration high, to keep your frequency high. Wake up at an uncomfortable time, wake up early. All those are necessary. And you can watch my other videos on why they're necessary. It clears up the voice of your conscience, makes it louder, gives you a better connection, a higher level of gratitude, your vibration is high, therefore your thoughts, feelings, and actions are high. You gain discipline, you earn confidence, all that good stuff. Those are all necessary, which is why I've talked about them, and I'll continue to talk about them. But they all tie into a common theme, which is listen to your conscience. What your conscience is telling you to do currently. Looking in that direction, listen to your conscience, track your exercise, diet, wake up time, all those things. That's all in that same direction of goodness, of higher elevation, of living on purpose, of becoming the person that you admire and respect, of following that feeling, which is why if these videos are popping up is in your feed, it's because you've questioned and thought about, like, I know there's more. I've always known there's more for me. I've always known there's more that I can accomplish. It's just I don't know, it's a feeling I have. I just kind of stalled here, or I stopped trying, or I've been trying and I can't figure it out, and I'm done thinking that I know what I'm doing. And there's a lot of us like that. And then we're done with our hero's journey. We're done going through what we needed to go through, and now it's time to heal ourselves. Healing doesn't take long, by the way, in my opinion, for me. Don't get stuck in the world of healing. I'm going to take a lifetime to heal. Then when are you going to help others heal? Because the whole idea is to go through some stuff, your journey, then figure it out, fix it, heal yourself, and then help others by teaching them how you did it. Exactly how you did it for your situation. Because there's others behind you, whether it's the chapter in their life behind you, or in age, or both, that are going through the exact same thing, and you could be the unlock to where, let's say you figured it out in the third part of your life, you could help them figure it out in the first part of their life. Or that's not even, I mean, it doesn't matter. The thing is you're just helping them. You're helping the evolution of that issue, that same issue. There's others out there that are going through the same stuff, just at an earlier stage. So you're here, this is all making sense. This is all kind of like sounding attractive, kind of like, yeah, that's how I feel. That's your conscience giving you that feeling. Yes, this is it. Do what they're telling you to do. That's the way to do it. They figured it out because they heard something. They got a message somehow. It trickled down, even though this guy's been trying since his 20s, but he needed to go through something. Maybe that was part of it. Trying since my 20s. And then something so simple, so easy, that it's existed for ages, but I just got that missing puzzle piece that led to 2-3 other missing puzzle pieces that I didn't even know I was missing. That was the unlock. Exercise, diet, wake up time, find your vices, get rid of them. Listen to the voice of your conscience, done deal. But the comment, like I said, is I have talked about certain things, and it was like, what do you mean, like diet? You know, I brought up diet. That's always a big one. I brought up diet to other folks that I share this with, other people I share this with, and it's like, nah, man, I don't want to do that, or that's tough, or that doesn't work. What does that have to do with anything? Or the exercise. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time. I'm just telling you the direction to look, which is the instruction of your conscience. Your conscience is telling you this is right. Your conscience is telling you that, yeah, there is more. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to become more that you've wanted to become. Because if you don't want it, it ain't part of you. If you don't desire to be more, it's because it's not part of you. It's not really you. Maybe it's something that's trending. Maybe it's something that someone told you. Maybe it's someone that, I don't know. But if you in your heart feel like, oh yeah, I know there is. Maybe someone did tell you and it triggered it. Maybe one of your loved ones told you, it's like, hey, why didn't you do that? Or I think you could. And inside, truly, you do things like, you know what? Yeah, so do I. That's your conscience telling you, yeah, you should have. You were made to do that. You were meant to do that. You just haven't had the discipline to do it. Well, here's the unlocks that are starting to happen for you that will help you do it, that will get you to where you want to get to. Because we're supposed to be where we wish to be. We're able to do that. And these are the steps. Listening to your conscience is number one. Now your conscience is going to tell you that feeling that you have. So how do you feel? Very important question to ask yourself, others. So how are you feeling? And then your voice, your conscience, your feeling will start telling you what next step to take, what to do next. Like, what do you feel about yesterday? How was your yesterday? How was your this morning? And just go through the parts of your life. What part, like, man, I wish I could. Okay, yeah, pay attention to that part. You wish you could what? That feeling that you have every now and again, the one that maybe you've been so good to ignore. Those I wish you have. Start there. Stir yourself up. Start asking yourself that question. Like, what is it? What? I wish I had what? I wish I looked different. I wish I had different things. I wish I'd go to different places. I wish I'd treat people better. I wish people would treat me better. All those, just bring them up. Bring them up. And your conscience will start guiding you and telling you on what you need to do to start bringing those things closer to you. Because it's not you going to it. I know this sounds like, okay, there he goes. There's the infamous that everybody talks about. You attract them, right? You pull them closer to you. You've attracted. I try to keep these things so like basic and just like regular language because they did sound like a little strange to me in the past. So my job, I think, is to like normalize these things to make them sound like common and normal. Everything that you have around you, your clothes, your accessories, your type of groceries, your car, your job, the neighborhood you live in, the people, the all those things, they came to you. You attracted them for who you are. They match who you are. Well, what do you mean who I am? Like a human, like tall, like a woman, like a man, like my ethnicity, like my who you are as an energy. Who you are in your thoughts, feelings, and actions and habits, values, virtues, all those things put together, create habits, those habits that I talked about, those daily habits that are driven by your vibration, which control your thoughts, feelings, and actions, Those actions are your habits, your daily habits that you do throughout the day, for moment by moment, day by day, week by week, month by month. Thoughts, feelings, actions. Together, they're your habits. The habits of how you think, the habits of how you feel most of the day, if not all day, and the habits that take action, all controlled by your frequency, your vibration, your vibe, your mood, your energy, they're all the same thing. Your attitude. So all those things that you have around, the type of coffee cup you have, the type of the brand of t-shirt that you wear, the way you keep your skin, everything. You've attracted it. You've brought those things to you. They are your reality. They are what you have because of who you are. Think about it this way. Become a lower level person from where you are, because that's easy to like, oh yeah, I could do that. It's the high one that sometimes is like, no, this is the best I could be, which is also not true. But I know that it's easy for you to think this. Like, can you be a grumpier person, more negative person than you are? Or just go grab those times that you're negative, grumpy, irritable, remembering all the horrible stuff that's happened to you. Be that version of you, which you are momentarily throughout the day, the week, but be that person all day long for 90 days, for 3 months. Do you see how your life will start changing? You'll probably start taking care of less of yourself. You won't go socialize. You'll probably be hated on a little bit more at work. Your loved ones are probably going to avoid you. You're probably not going to take care of yourself that much. You're going to eat different, more of poor eating, or you're going to, whatever your vice is, you're going to go to your vice more because you're always feeling crappy. I mean, I'm talking from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, be that grumpy, angry victim, just upset, this is bullshit kind of attitude all day long with everyone you cross. Your life is going to change. Well, the same thing happens. So now your surroundings are going to be a reflection of you. Now grab that and change it completely. That person that feels just great, grateful, thankful, this is amazing, this is the best day ever, be that person. 24 hours a day, all the moments that you're awake for 30 days, 90 days. See how your surroundings will change? I'm talking nothing can get you down, nothing. Everything that irritates you doesn't. Matter of fact, it makes you happier. Pet peeves, all that nonsense, they just make you like be more joyful, be more grateful, be more thankful. The people that irritate you at work make you joyful. That things that your neighbors do, that your kids do, that your wife does, that your husband does, that all these things just make you just more grateful, just more loving, more like appreciative, just wonderful. Change your life. Changes your surroundings. So that's why I'm saying that your surroundings are just a reflection of who you are. So your conscience, going back to what we're talking about, is telling you what you need to do right now. Do you look at your surroundings? Do you like everything that you see? Is everything like beasted up 100%? I'm telling you, you get winded up, you get kickstarted by saying, man, I wish I could do, I wish I could look, I wish I could be, and fill in that blank. Man, I wish I could have more time to do this. Even that, I wish I could have more time to do this. Aha, there you go, ask. And you'll start getting answers. Your conscience will start telling you what you need to do. It all boils down to being a better you, and all those things that you wish will get closer. Now, I could tell you, oh, you know what, exercise, diet, wake up time, find your vices, get rid of them, listen to the voice of your conscience. But we'll start with the primary one, because your conscience is your conscience. It's what step you're in, what chapter you're in, what page you are on that chapter, what paragraph you are on that chapter, what sentence you are on that chapter. That's telling you what you need to do right now to get to the next sentence, to the next paragraph, to the next page, to the next chapter, till you get to the end of the book. Hello. What it is, you may have never asked. You've had these feelings, but you're like, that's not going to happen. Never has. It won't. It can. if you listen to the guiding voice of your conscience. It'll tell you. It'll tell you what, okay, stop doing this. Don't do this. Like, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You ask somebody, you go through the pillars, you go through the 5 pillars of life, even if you need a little bit more instruction on what to ask, on what you should do next. Health, there's 5 of them. Health, wealth, love, spirituality, generosity. We'll start with health. I mean, the majority of us needed help with our health. We can start there. I wish I was healthier. Bam. Your conscience is telling you. It'll tell you right away. It could be as simple as go for a walk in the morning, go for a walk in the evening. You don't take your dog for a walk? There you go. It would love to. It's supposed to. He's also made to walk. So are we. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not your conscience. But if you start asking me questions, man, I wish I could, and then go through your 5 pillars: health, wealth, love, spirituality, generosity. I'll make another video probably after this on breaking those down to just basic language. And you'll start bringing these things closer to you. You don't go chase them. They start coming to you because you change the way you are. How do you change the way you are? You change your habits. How do you change your habits? By changing your feelings, by changing your actions, your feelings and your thoughts. And how do you change that? By changing your energy, your vibration, your mood, your vibe, your attitude. They're all the same thing. How do you do that? By being grateful. Best way to be grateful is to show action, movement, exercise. Again, that's just the direction where I'm telling you to look. Look that way. Different levels of exercise for different people at different parts of their life, different chapters of their life. Your conscience could tell you, hey, just park farther. Everywhere you park at the furthest space you can find. That could be where you're at right now. That could be your conscience telling you that's what we're going to do for exercise right now. Till the end of the year, till the end of the month, that doesn't matter. It's like, no, I got to move up. That could be your conscience telling you, okay, enough of the whole walking. We need to start, enough of the whole parking far. We need to start going for a walk around the block. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is the important part of listening to your conscience, because it'll tell you. It'll tell you what you need to do. All I could recommend is telling you where to look, where to listen, and to help you kickstart it if you need a little bit of help. But your conscience is your voice, it's your instructions to your story. Hope this helps.